Good morning, Pio Nation. I hope you're having a great day. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. It has begun, folks. The Great Lakes Esports Conference competitions have begun. Today is the first day of it, and all of our players are so excited. So today we have two matches for you. So in a matter of minutes, our Rocket League team will be going up against Ohio Northern University, and then around noon, we will have our Overwatch team go up against Tiffin University. Now you might be wondering, what about our League of Legends team? Aren't they playing? They are. So they are playing later on today, 4 o'clock, against Waldorf College in the Collegiate League of Legends tournament. As for GLEC, they will be playing against Lord's University tomorrow at 1 p.m. So we had to reschedule with Lord. So if you were hoping for two League of Legends matches today, I'm sorry to disappoint you. But that just means we have 2 days of League of Legends matches instead. We're going to get things set up in the lobby and Discord very soon. We do have Tyler Azadale, who's going to be helping with commentating our Rocket League match. But I want to go over just a couple of quick announcements. First of all, we are testing out a new feature for today. It's not really new for Twitch, but we're testing it for us, so it's new for us. We are testing out channel points. So by watching our Twitch channel, you automatically will accumulate channel points, which you can use for all sorts of perks. We're going to be testing out predictions, so you can predict who you think is going to win different games, and if you predict correctly, you can get even more channel points. I do believe you will have to have a Twitch account set up to be able to acquire those points. So if you haven't done so already, be sure to create a free Twitch account so you can accumulate those Twitch points. Also, for upcoming events, what's going on here? So let me get a couple scenes up here as I try to find everything in OBS. I have way too many scenes here in OBS. Okay, so here we go. So for the first announcement, Valentine's Day is coming up very soon, and Valentine's Day is a very special day at Marietta College because it is the annual day of giving. So that's actually going to be spread over 2 days, so make sure you save the date, and there'll be more information, more announcements coming up as we get closer to Valentine's Day. But just mark it on your calendar that that is coming up because not only is it for Valentine's Day, but it is technically the college's birthday. It is the day that Marietta College was chartered. So your support and generosity be much appreciated. Also, as I try to find other events here we go. Also, we're always looking for more talent for our esports teams. So if you are a high school senior thinking about playing in esports at a collegiate level, we would love to hear from you. In fact, we do give out scholarships for it. So you can fill out our recruitment form at bit.ly/mcrecruit, apply for admission, and then schedule a tryout for a scholarship. But all right, so I probably need to join the Discord channel very soon because looks like everyone's starting to get into the lobby. So let me get in here very quickly and we'll go over the starting lineup as we're getting in here. Hello.
Hello.
All right, I'm just going to get the starting lineup for our Rocket League team, and let me get the stream here so you can actually watch the game because that would be good. But playing today, we have our captain senior Grant Swan, Baxter 21. We have sophomore Austin Offenberger, Ozio. And then we also have freshman Kyler Wheeler, Raylick Lowell. Uh, they've been practicing very hard over last semester and this semester, getting ready for the upcoming season. And I'm really excited to see how they perform today.
I'm excited to see it as well. I'm pretty sure we ended the season last semester pretty decent. I know we didn't win any of the GLC conference. I don't know how many GLC conference games we actually ended up winning, but I remember we beat Muskingum in a really close series, and we ended up beating, I think, ONU, if I remember correctly, in a close series as well.
Yeah, let me think the Rocket League team last semester finished 9-8 overall. That's between GLEC and in the NACE competition. So it was a winning season, and there's definitely room for improvement. So yeah, we'll see how things go with today's match. And I think, yeah, everyone in Marietta is in the lobby, and I think now we're just waiting for the rest of Ohio Northern to appear. So once everyone is in here, we will get things going.
Also, let me know if my headset isn't as loud on stream or something. I noticed that after last semester, I could only
Okay.
hear me while I'm on stream. So if I do need to, I'll turn up my gain.
Okay, I can hear you just fine. So if I can hear you okay, then I think everyone else who's listening and watching should be able to hear you just fine as well.
Hopefully.
Yeah, if not, then Twitch chat will definitely let us know, and then we'll adjust it 3 minutes after they watch it because we are still streaming on a 3 minute delay. Looks like we're gonna get one more person to join us for the broadcast.
We are playing against Ohio Northern today, correct?
Yes. Yeah, I did check with their coach. They do have the lobby information, so hopefully I making sure I did give them the correct lobby information. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we should be starting just a little bit as soon as everyone else from Ohio Northern, and they may be doing another warm-up game. In fact, I'm gonna make sure before I forget, I'm gonna get the game audio up and running. There we go. Now that at least everyone can hear the game.
And everybody watching the stream, we will be trying out the new predictions feature on Twitch. So bear with us a little bit as we have not perfected it yet. So we're going to try and work with the delay on how to use it. So if you want to get involved in cheering on Marietta, betting your channel points, then you've come to the right place.
And if you do not have any channel points, I believe you get 300 channel points instantly by following our channel.
That is correct. And you get a bonus 500 for subscribing. So, you know, you have that Amazon Prime free subscription. You know what to do with it.
Yep, your subs are definitely appreciated. All that does help with supporting the Marietta College Esports program to be able to provide equipment, apparel, competitions. It funds a lot of opportunities for our students and the program. So your support is greatly appreciated, and you get a little something out of it too, because you get to be able to access the VODs after our broadcasts. You get custom emotes courtesy of our communication brand management department, and you get more channel points. All right, look.
If you're a family member who has a player that has to travel maybe overseas to come participate on our team, you can't be up or you're not awake during the time our matches are. If you subscribe to the channel, you can watch the VOD back when you wake up in the morning to cheer on your daughter.
It looks like everyone is in the lobby. And we are getting underway. Here we go. Marietta College versus Ohio Northern University. This is a best of 5. So we are now starting game 1. Raylick is going straight for the goal. Nice block there by Lean. Now we see Thaxter bringing the ball over, trying to center up. Will there be a play for Marietta? No, it just kind of stays neutral in the middle. Luna's going to be bringing the ball over to Marietta's side. And Ozio gets demoed by Lean. But Raylick is going to be there with the block. And tapping it away from Lean, but Firm is right there to try to set the play. But a nice block there by Ozio, heading straight over for Luna, who's going to be able to tip it away. Now we see Marietta trying to set the play. A little tip there by Firm. And Luna's just all over the place. Looks like he's going to be trying to set up a goal. Will there be a block? A nice save there by Ozio. Can you believe all the action that is going on in just the first minute of this game, Tyler?
Yeah, no, I cannot believe it. It's actually quite a thrill to see that Marietta's playing this good against ONU, a team that was pretty actually good last semester, if I remember correctly. I think they maybe even won the GLEC or the NACE or GLEC championship last semester, but
not.
Luna does put a goal in the middle of the match.
Yeah, so that was a great shot there by Luna. I don't believe they won in Rocket League though. They won in they did very well in League of Legends and Overwatch, but I don't think their Rocket League team did win. But yeah, High Northern is now up 1 goal. We'll see if Marietta is going to be able to respond. But we're already seeing Luna playing very aggressively. Firm's going to try to set the play. Luna takes the shot, but it gets blocked.
I am receiving word that I am not that loud on the stream, so if you could, when you get the chance, try turning me up on Discord, Matt.
Okay, let me see here. Yeah. Take over while I work on that.
If I'm too quiet, you let me know.
Baxter takes control of the ball, going to the right side of the field, looking to set something up. Looking to set up a cross shot for his teammate Relic, but Ozio, it ends up going too wide, and Ozio tries to deflect it midair to get the ball back towards ONU side of the goal, but ONU with the great defense coming on top with Luna, putting the ball back towards Marietta side of the goal, and Firm barely misses the perfect setup coming in from Luna as Marietta takes the aggression down the middle of the field. Ozio losing control of the ball, but Baxter is right there behind him to try and regain control as the ball ends up going back towards Luna, who sends it towards Marietta side of the goal, who lean hits a mid-air shot towards the top right corner, but it does get blocked by Ozio. Ozio, the person who's made a lot of saves for Marietta in the past. Nothing has ever changed.
Okay, I think I got the audio stuff figured out. I lowered the game volume a little bit, and I upped your guys' volume, so it should be easier for everyone to hear you guys.
All right, that sounds good. Thank you. I was gonna say, I actually have been playing a lot more Rocket League recently in my spare time, and I've come to really appreciate the skill that I'm seeing right now. Honestly, like it is not. None of this is achieved easily. Like what you're seeing right now, like it is absolutely amazing what they're doing. Like, and everything from air dribbling to just the saves that they're getting, like it's absolutely incredible. But we'll see if Marietta can get this goal back. I am pretty impressed by how everything's been going on right now. Tons of saves going out from either side, lots of shots made as well, especially by ONU. So we're going to actually see if Baxter can finally make this goal on this side. And it is going to be a nice center, but it is going to be immediately saved out by ONU. But Rayleigh's going to try and get it back on the other side. It's going to be a little bit of a hassle with everyone else going on to Marietta's side, especially with Luna trying to go for some sort of play to make onto the goal, but there's just too many people ready to take the shot. And there's Thatcher trying to get an extra center for his team. And Ozio tries to go for the final shot. Rayleigh passes it straight back, but Lean with the quick save onto the goal, making sure that absolutely no one can get into the area where Marietta needs to just get the ball to 1 goal, tie it up, but Luna does not want to see that happen. As you can see, ONU's crowding up upon the goal, making sure that absolutely no one can get to it, but Ozio is trying to make a nice pass to Baxter. Missed slightly. Rayleigh passes it straight back to a nice goal, scored, finalized by Ozio. Very well done. Tied up again, 48 seconds left. Very, very well done.
This is a close game we're seeing as the first game of the GLAC Spring 2021 season. If Marietta can take the win for this, the win today, that could be a massive start to the season. Show how much they've worked in the offseason, how much they've wanted to improve, how much they want this. As Rayleigh looking to put up another goal, but Lean quick to deny that one. Doesn't want to give Marietta any momentum going into the next snap, but Ozio does. Hits a nice mid-air shot towards the goal. Rayleigh trying to follow up on it, but does overshoot as Thaxter's trying to defend the goal from ONU's offense. Lean and Luna coming in down the left side. Readjusted by Firm, who Lean goes for a mid-air shot towards goal, but Ozio doesn't get there in time, and it does go in.
That was a very valiant attempt by Ozio. I see he had the calculated trajectory and everything he needed to do to get to that ball, but it was just too late, and there's nothing you can do at that point. The boost won't take you as far as you need. But this next kickoff, we'll see that it's going to straight go immediately to Marietta's side. 10 seconds left in the game. Marietta needs to get this into either OT with keeping the ball in the air, but with that extra score, it's going to be a little bit of a more hassle for Marietta to get anything done. We'll see what will happen in the next game, or if something crazy will happen. Doubtful, but we'll get to see what goes on after these fateful 4 seconds in the next kickoff.
The ball is yet to touch the ground. Thaxter not wanting it to touch the ground. Wants to get one more goal for his team to carry momentum, but it does touch the ground. And ONU will take the first map of the season or series.
I will say, very, very well done for Marietta to at least get a goal on the board, knowing that they are able to score against these guys, and that it was well done by Marietta. The passes being made were incredible, juking out the other team. Lean, Luna, and Firm are not able to get anywhere near the way that they're going to pass the ball from anywhere from getting on either side of the goal. When you see Ozio get past that ball from Baxter, he knows that it's just an immediate setup for a center, get straight into the goal. They can do it. It's just a matter of doing it. They need to make sure the defense is robust and that they can actually make plays off of what they can do with their aggression.
And we even
Ozio trying to score an early goal with the help from Dexter, and they actually do. 10 seconds into the match.
That is a great way to put yourself on the scoreboard. That is a really good juke at the very beginning, trying to make sure that they can get rid of those early match flusters, try and see if there's any weakness in the defense, and just go straight for the goal, and that's exactly what they did. Very well done.
Yeah, one thing we really want to take a look at with all the games in the series is shots made. One of the things that Marietta does very well, especially last season, is if they have an aggressive play style and they're able to take more shots at the goal, they usually end up winning the match. And what we saw in the last game, it was actually pretty even. I think I saw Marietta had 6 shots at the goal and Ohio Northern had 7. So if Marietta can step up the aggression a little bit, but while making sure that their goal is still guarded, then this could very well end up in Marietta's favor.
It's a nice attempt at a shot touch goal from Ozio. Does get deflected out by Lean, who takes the ball down the right-hand side of the field, and somehow that bounces in.
Yeah, I hate to see that.
That was just probably
I don't know what went wrong there.
Well,
it must have been just a miscalculation in Marietta's defense or in Ozio when he saw that the ball's probably not going to bounce into the goal, but it just barely gets into the corner. So it's unlucky, but it happens. Still tied up, still 3 minutes 50 seconds.
Things that spin are a detriment to us all.
yeah, it might have also been a little miscommunication because both of them went for the ball and no one stayed behind. But it's hard to tell. We don't hear their comms, so we don't know what's going on.
The good news is it's still tied up. There's still plenty of time in the game.
Nice juggle overcoming from Ozio as he takes control of the ball with the help of Relic down the left-hand side. Lean trying to deflect it out, but Daxter's coming in for the support and assistance as well as Ozio takes the shot towards goal as it barely goes over. You know he's kicking himself for that one.
Yeah.
As ONU takes control of the ball with the assistance of Firm, who almost gets that one in, but I believe Ozio blew up Lean, who was sitting in the goal, which allowed for that defensive play to happen.
Yeah, it's quite a common strategy to try to demo the goalie while you're trying to go for the shot, so that way they can't block it. And Ohio Northern tried to do it, but Marietta said no, not happening here.
Marietta's still struggling with clearing the ball as they're getting ONU's getting multiple shots on goal at the moment. And as you see, as Daxter takes the ball down the left-hand side of the field, that all of ONU's players retreated to maintain control of the ball. Relic trying to set something up for the team, but it does get shot back towards Marietta's side of the goal. Luckily, Daxter is there to try and deny it. As Luna goes for the mid-air shot, hits it over, but Firm there to follow up as well. But 2 members of Marietta were in goal. Marietta wants to take this map. They want to show that they can hit, they can play with the big boys, and we all know that they can.
Amazing air dribbling by Ozio. It's just from the stuff that I've seen in this game, that's not something that I see very often in the ELO I play in. But geez, it's incredible how the caliber these players play at. Just all the saves as soon as the ball is neutral, just immediately a car's hitting.
Oh, nice blow up onto Firm, and that sets up the goal coming in from Daxter.
Again, nice setup. 1 minute 50 left. Marietta up by 1. You love to see it.
Barely over.
Valiant, valiant attempt by Lean, but he just barely wasn't able to make it in time.
I also have to give credit to the way Marietta's been playing defense this game. Despite the fact that there was that one goal, that one misplay, I've been seeing Ohio Northern come up with some crazy setups and shots to try to get to the goal. But Marietta is always able to respond and they're able to block it. I'm looking to go, how are they able to defend those shots? I would never be able to do that. But then again, I can't beat bots. That's how bad I'm at this game. But it's just very impressive of just how Marietta's playing defensively.
Ooh, nice shot coming in from Firm, but it does end up hitting the crossbar. And Relic looking to set something up towards ONU's side of the goal. Luna trying to retreat as Relic sends it back towards his side of the goal. Probably a tactical ball reset as Daxter dribbles it midair, trying to send it back towards ONU's side of the goal. Dodging players left and right. Firm dribbling the ball towards Marietta's goal, but Ozio doesn't want him to score. Ozio wants to win this map. 45 seconds remaining. ONU wants to get a score back so they can try to take this map, but Relic, all of the members of Marietta are in defense, trying to deny it, and then, Ozio comes in with the boost to try and hit a shot on goal, but it does barely get blocked out as Daxter sends something towards goal. Lean was sitting in the goal to block that one, went into the top left corner. Relic sending it back to ONU side of the goal. At this point, Marietta's just trying to keep it on ONU side of the goal so that they can win this match, but Daxter trying to hit the mid-air deflect into the goal, but Firm denying that one. Marietta trying desperately to keep the ball on ONU side so they can take away this game. As 10 seconds remain, as Daxter sends the ball towards ONU side of the goal, but it does get blocked out by Luna, and within 1 second, if the ball does not touch the ground, and it does, and Marietta takes map 2.
Very, very well done. The saves, the mid-air deflects that I'm seeing from Marietta, it is next level. Raylick, Baxter, Ozio, all are just going insane with their boost management, being able to just juke out members of ONU. They didn't need to get another one. They held on to the one they had. They made sure that they realized that, yes, playing defensively is good. That way we can prevent the ball from getting into the goal and they can't tie it up. But what if we actually kept the ball on their side? So not only do they have to deflect their own goal, but they would also have to get it all the way to our side, and then we would have to fall back and play defensively. And that's exactly what they did. They kept putting the pressure on ONU. So not only were they not able to get the goal, they had to stop their own goal from being taken over. They can't let them get it up 3-1. And that's exactly what Marietta did. Very, very well done. And a win is a win. One map to one map. That's a 1-1 tie right now. Let's see what this final match going to be. I think it's a best of 5 or best of 3.
Best of 5, yeah. So now it's a best of 3 technically, and it looks like during that Ohio Northern has done a roster change, so they're bringing in some new players. I recognize some of these names, so I think
these are all new, actually.
Yeah,
all 3 new players.
So I think Ohio Northern maybe had some of their JV players start first, and now they're bringing in their main roster, which is completely allowed in the competition. So there's no problem with that.
Maybe, but Relic doesn't care who got subbed in as him and Ozio together send that ball towards into ONU's goal. It is getting hard defended by this side of ONU, but Marietta still has control of the ball in ONU's field. ONU desperately trying to clear it, while Ozio doesn't want that to happen. As another ball gets sent towards the goal, I think it was barely tipped from. I can't. I don't know. The new players are kind of throwing me off a little bit.
It's really good. Yeah, I like these, like that deflect right there, that's something that I dream of doing. Like it's incredible. Like these are just it's just a pushover. Like yeah, if you do this every day easily, like they're just getting this ball. Like it's incredible what they can do. I'm just still incredibly impressed by it. But 4 minutes still left, no goals currently. We'll see exactly how it's going to play out. I will say the shots on goal currently are just really heavily in Marietta's favor right now. They are definitely making sure that the aggression is pumped up and that they don't care if these new players are going to be subbed in, that it's just like every other game.
Which is how you should play.
Absolutely.
However, Delta tries to juggle the ball into the goal over Marietta's defenders, but Ozio doesn't fall for it. No, he does not fall for it. As Relic clears the ball towards ONU's goal, and now is Marietta's time to make the aggression. Both of ONU's defenders missed the ball. Relic tapping it over both of them, trying to set something up down center for his teammate Ozio or Daxter, who are there to clean it up, but it does get deflected out by ONU's members in goal. Relic desperately trying to clear the ball with the help of Ozio. Casper doesn't want that. Casper wants to score. It's been 2 minutes since the game has started, and there's not been a goal yet. And Casper is desperate to put a point on the board, but so is Relic, coming in trying to set a ball down center for either him to follow up on or his teammate. It does barely go wide as Delta desperately is trying to clear the ball and does succeed with doing so, trying to set something up for his teammate Casper, who barely flies over the ball.
We're seeing a huge stalemate right now. Now it's halfway. It's the halfway point. We're seeing that it's going to be a big difficulty to get a goal, which is kind of intimidating, which means whoever gets this first goal, it might be a huge stalemate before the next one happens. So whoever gets this first goal is definitely going to be at a huge advantage, because it's going to be a long time before another one happens, in theory. We might see a big burst of aggression and just a bunch of goals after this, but we will see. There we go.
The setup from Relic. The cleanup from Ozio.
Yeah, just like you said, I mean, that could be as back and forth as this game's been going. That could be the only goal we see this game.
Yeah, these are definitely, like, this is really close in terms of like skill and quality of gameplay. They both really have incredible defenses, incredible offenses. So it could definitely be a stalemate for a long time. However, whatever change of strategy or a trick that ONU might have up their sleeve or Marietta might have, like, it can be the deciding factor in getting that one extra goal that might not be expected by either team.
Definitely.
So let's see if there's going to be something along those lines, or if ONU can try something that they haven't yet.
Yeah, we should not count out Ohio Northern by any means. This is their main team. These are the top players of their team. So if they're going to try to come back from this, they're going to find a way to do it. So Marietta is going to have to step up their game, keep up the defense, and still maintain that aggression on offense if they want to be able to go up 2-1 in this series.
And again, like, just there was a really close situation where there was almost a goal on Marietta's side, and that would have tied it up. But luckily, it was saved by Marietta. So we're going to see if they're going to hold on to the stalemate for just 1 minute longer, and then we'll see if it's going to be able to be the deciding factor in getting 2 games up, as opposed to it currently being 1-1. So we will see if that's going to be the case. 50 seconds left. Marietta up 1-0. Let us take a look and see if that is going to be the factor that's going to win the game.
Yeah, whoever does indeed take this map will be at match point in the series. ONU desperately wanting to have that advantage, but Relic doesn't want them to. Relic wants to win the first match of the season. We all want Marietta to win the first match of the season. Ozio trying his hardest on the defense with 20 seconds remaining. Relic sending another shot into goal, but it does get deflected out by Delta as Marietta is keeping the ball on ONU's side of the field. Desperately trying to keep it away from their side as 10 seconds remain. They want the ball to touch the ground as fast as possible because they don't want to give ONU any possibility to score. We've seen people score in Rocket League with 0 seconds remaining, but that's not going to happen today as Marietta will go up 2-1 in this series.
That was amazing. Rayleigh just put the little nail in the coffin, made sure that ball hit the ground, and there you go. Again, like, as we predicted, like, that might be the only goal we see, and that's the only goal we saw, and that's exactly what happened. And you may only be 1 goal, but you only need 1 goal. So that's all it needs to be. 1 goal. That's up 2-1 in the series for Marietta.
Yeah, and
if he gets this next game, it's over.
yeah, and if we looked at the goals made or the shots made, Marietta had 6 shots at the goal, whereas Ohio Northern had 3, and it looks like we're going to see another roster change.
I'd be very surprised if there's a whole 3 extra players subbed in. What's the limit to teams?
There is no limit.
There's no limit. Wow. So
no.
It could be a whole 3 extra players.
It could, yeah. You could have 3 different teams. We haven't really. There's no cap on the.
Looks like we're having some lobby difficulties.
we're just trying to get some things figured out here. How do I type in here?
I thought it was either T or
Okay.
or yeah. Oh, there we go. There's Ray Lake and Ozio, and now.
Okay, is everyone in
There
here?
we go.
Okay.
All right, they should be in. Nice.
Yep, there we go.
All right, so this is back. This is back to the previous roster. We have Lean, Luna, and Firm. Won the, or sorry, those who won the first match.
Mm-hmm.
The first game.
Now,
So
this is match point for Marietta, and this is best of 5. I believe best of 5 series.
It is best of 5, yeah. So if Marietta takes this, they will win the series. If Ohio Northern takes this, we go to Game 5.
Yes, and Marietta does not want to go to Game 5. They want to win their first game of the season. Ozio making that statement right now.
again, like Marietta, with early aggression, Marietta sees that there's like all these holes in the opponent's defense really early on in the game, and they just go for it. This is another example of that. Really, as soon as the game starts, immediate goal. That's just very well done. Previous roster, they couldn't do that because of the massive stalemate they had between just going back and forth. They couldn't get a goal. That roster had a different play style than these, but this team, they were able to get that early aggression successfully again.
Frolic with another shot towards goal, maybe getting assisted again by Ozio. They both hit it wide, but they're not giving up. They keep shooting and keep shooting. Firm trying to desperately get rid of the ball. Marietta looking deadly at the moment, and you trying to clear the ball away as Relic back on the attack with his teammate Ozio coming in to try and keep the ball on their side of the goal, but it does end up getting cleared out. Luckily, Thaxter's back in goal to blow some people up and deny a goal. One person in goal on Marietta side, or ONU side of the field, as Lean has just now responded. Respawn. Sorry.
Good. I will say that's like those were a lot of attempts at a goal right there on Marietta's side, but Ozzy's going to respond with that.
Yeah,
He's just going to get another free goal. That's up 2-0 for Marietta. 3 minutes 41 seconds remaining. Definitely not the end of the game, but it's looking pretty well for Marietta right now.
Yeah.
So,
Marietta just can't get too overconfident at the moment.
Yeah, we can tell that they are very excited. There's a lot of hype, a lot of momentum in Marietta's favor, and they're playing very aggressive to try to put the nail in the coffin. But as you said, they got to make sure they keep their emotions in check. They got to make sure they maintain their composure and not make obvious mistakes, because Ohio Northern will capitalize on those mistakes.
if there's major changes in their play style, like say, okay guys, we play more defensive, and then they play too defensively, and then they let a goal slip by because they're not trying to get any aggression off, or they get play too aggressively because they think they just have to make another goal. If they make too many major changes in their play style because of their fear of them just trying to close this out, and they want to just be one and done and just be safe with it, it could be something that makes the match not go in their favor. So they just need to continue what they're doing right now, which is their strat that's gotten them 2 goals in the first place. And if they stay on track, then they're going to be able to keep getting them, and the goals will be there. They just need to make sure that they don't alter their playstyle too much unless it calls for it, and they have to do so in order to make sure that is what is going to guarantee the win, which is not exactly for sure what's going to be needed right now.
Yeah, ONU desperately looking for a goal as they keep the ball on Marietta's side of the field. Marietta desperately trying to clear it away. Firm coming in to try and set something up for his team. Lean is there to help assist, but Thaxter with the mid-air juggles toward the goal as both of ONU's players collide together to try and deny that goal. That was a great shot coming in from Thaxter as Lean barely flies under the ball. This is Marietta's time to punish it as Relic trying to clean up that ball desperately, but 2 of ONU's members are in goal. Ozio desperately trying to put it across center for Relic again, and this time he will not be denied.
And there's Relic with a goal. Very impressive. That was like the goal was just sitting on ONU's side for so long, and then eventually Marietta saw the opportunity. They were like, okay, like this is over here for a while. We're past the halfway point. We know we can do this. 2 minutes left in the game. Marietta up 3-0. This is looking very, very, very well in Marietta's made in 2 minutes, but it's not the easiest thing to do in the world. So we'll see what ONU can do.
As long as Marietta can keep up their defense and try to deny High Northern a chance to take shots at the goal, Marietta should be able to secure this. Demoing Luna also helps.
Yes, but the ONU doesn't seem to be phased by that demo on Luna. But Marietta does, as Relic takes the juggle down the ball, down the middle side of the field, and Ozio hits the ball towards goal. Pushes it off the crossbar to himself and cleans it up, scoring yet another goal for Marietta.
Maybe 3 goals will be made in 2 minutes, but they're not ONU's. Like this could be another 3 for Marietta by the way it's looking. Like 1 minute 23 seconds left. Marietta up 4-0, looking pretty good for them right now.
Sometimes the best defense is a good offense.
Ooh, the incredible save. That was an early aggression. Oh,
Nice
oh my
saves coming out
gosh.
of Marietta.
That was
That's
amazing.
firm. Another shot on goal, and oh, that one almost bounced into an own goal, but Relic does take control of the ball, dribbles it back towards ONU side of the field, where 2 of their members have retreated. Luna taking control of the ball again, but loses it to Ozio. Lean trying to desperately clear the ball with this assist of Firm, looking for a shot on goal as 1 minute remains in this match. Ozio, the main goalkeeper for this team, is the man who has saved multiple goals in the past, will not let ONU score today. They want to shut them out for their first win of the season. And this is for the first win of the season. This is a really strong statement coming out of Marietta for the first win. This is showing a lot of improvement and dedication to improving over the offseason that has literally paid off for them. We could see Marietta go pretty far in the season this semester.
I mean, yeah, 15 seconds left, up 4-0. Like, very, very well done by Marietta, I will say. Like, it's actually incredible. But those 3 saves at the very end, though, those were incredible. Like, that's some stuff that is just, it's hard to comprehend, like, how he's able to just do that with consistency and rapid succession. Amazing, I will say. Very, very well done.
And that is going to do it for the match. Marietta takes the map 3-1, and they're winning their first game of the semester. And a pretty dominant.
Very well done. Up 4-0. Great goals on Marietta's. In terms of Marietta's ability to just, again, air dribbling, the saves, the passes, the deflects, everything that you can see, the centers, everything that Marietta needs to get a goal is exactly what they need to do. Very, very well done. Only one game was taken on them, and then they just won the next 3. Or they lost. Yeah, wait, they lost the first one, and they won 3 in a succession, right? I believe.
Yeah. Marietta took the first one. High Northern took the second. Third game was very back and forth, but it was just that one shot that made the difference. And then after that, High Northern tried to do a roster swap to bring back their original roster. So actually, I think that original roster was their main roster. And Marietta just kept the momentum in their favor. That early goal by Relic, I think, set the tone for the remainder of Game 4. Marietta hit the gas pedal and did not let up.
Very, very well done. That was very impressive. That's the first game of the semester. And, I mean, it's looking really good for him right now. Just took down ONU. Amazing. Wonderful.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So congratulations to Marietta College for their first win of the season. We still have more esports, though. We're not done for the day. Our Overwatch team is going to be playing against Tiffin in about 25 minutes. In fact, our own Tyler here is going to be getting ready for that.
Yep.
You might want to go over to the channel since they are getting prepped for it. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we'll keep the stream up, but we're just going to take a small break as we get things set up for the Overwatch match against Tiffin. So don't go away. I mean, we'll be back, and I'll probably start up again in about 20 minutes or so. But yeah, once again, GG's all around, and we hope to see you a little bit later.